I've been knowing his family. His family's a decent church-going family. They've never, okay? Mother and father together, one of the few families where you have a nuclear family that's black, all right? Great marriage, great family. His sister just finished the bar exam, okay? And she's married and got 4 kids. And her husband is a PhD and high in administration for the Oakland School District, okay? And again, they didn't have to shoot him 6 times. That's the point, okay? When he fell first, why 6 times, all right? Here's what's happening. I was here in the San Francisco 1966 riot, okay? You incite things like this, and then you're asking for a riot. That's what the Oakland PD is asking for. When people tear up their own neighborhood, then the yuppies move in. Everything's new. That's what happened to Fillmore, the Western Addition in San Francisco. And so this crowd right now is maybe a few hundred, but it's going to be 100,000. And we're going to ask for the resignation of the police commissioner and the police chief because they will not get their house in order, okay? Look, Alameda County Sheriff's Department, 7 years. 7 years, all right? And Alameda County Sheriff's Department trains Oakland PD, Berkeley PD. So I know what goes into their training, all right? I know that, all right? And I know they're trained better than that. And they did not follow P&P, policy and procedure, all right? They did not. And that's why this young man is dead. They didn't have to kill him. He was unarmed. The woman had been harassing him for over a year. Every time he called them on her, they arrested him. And I want to see the marks on the woman. They said he choked her and he was brutally beating her. Show me the marks, all right? She's the one who pulled the knife, all right? And he's the one who took it from her. All the witnesses say that, all right? So I want an accountability. Police, I'm on your side. I'm not a radical. I'm a minister. I worked for the Sheriff's Department for 7 years. And anytime something goes down, I call the police. And police, you are to serve and protect and ameliorate any community where you work. But what you've done, police, Oakland PD, you've caused acrimony, prodigious acrimony, okay, between you and the community. And if the community and the police don't work together and become some kind of paragon for other cities, then everything goes up in flames. There's no need for this. There's the father right there. Frank Jones right here. This is the father. We've known each other over 40 years. The boy was 37. Okay? When he had his child, I had a girl, all right? And there's no need for this. Somebody's got to be accountable, all right? Train your people better or get the rogue policemen out of Oakland Police Department like you had to do the night riders. Remember how many years they were in denial that the night riders existed? Okay? I was at Santa Rita Jail, and guess what? Every person who testified against the night riders were murdered, except for a couple of them who moved away. And the Oakland PD was behind many of the murders, and I know this for a fact because the inmates at Santa Rita Jail who were connected to all of it told me. This has hurt my heart because I've known this kid all of his life. I've known his parents all of his life. His wife and my wife were pregnant 4 times together, okay? So we have 4 kids that are maybe a month or a few days apart. And we, for 40 years. And this didn't have to happen. The boy he was on parole, but he had gotten himself together, got a barbershop, he owned it, and the woman kept coming by harassing him, and they did nothing. The police did nothing, okay? So what does he do with that? He would leave the shop, she would come in and break windows in the shop, and the police did nothing, okay? And then right on the heels of the Oscar grant. Now this doesn't make sense. Yeah, we need to call for the resignation of those in charge of those police officers. the chief and the commissioner get your house in order or get a job at Target as a security guard. Okay? You don't deserve to be, and you're not qualified to be, over a police department in a city as large as Oakland, because you're not managing your people. What do you do when a football team starts losing? Fire the manager, right? Okay? And then the rogue players, what do? Suspend them, expel them from the league, right? And that's very simple. Very simple, and we can build Oakland together. All right? My name's Kinwood DeVore, and this is what I do.